a new blanket I'm
Oh,
making.
wow. Have you done that all while you're doing practicing?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I love it. It looks
Thank
soft.
you.
And that's how Claudia keeps her left brain busy.
Yep.
Before we get started, any news updates?
So I practice every day. I put my mask on and I go sit outside. The weather's been perfect for that. So I'm taking advantage of it. And I'm having more what looks like windows getting ready to open up kind of around the brow. So I'm very excited about that. And I have also been taking some time to just close my eyes and see myself doing things, just like Claudia does her knitting. I do embroidery. That's like my thing. So I envision myself doing that with my mask on. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to be. I know I will be.
Thanks, Pat, for sharing that. And at some point during our session, I won't say when, but at exactly 7:45 my time, which is 6:45 your time, I took a picture, I have it on this side of the camera, of an article in this apartment where I'm staying. And it's something I could hold in my hand. We're going to do a remote view. We're going to do a going back in time. You're going to, read my brain. You're going to see my eyes, whatever, at some point later in the session. We're going to try to see how fast we can get that article. So let's start with slow, deep breaths. That's the very best way to get the left brain slowed down and connecting more to the right brain. Slow deep breaths and controlled breaths. And when you breathe all the way in, this time hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds, then release it. And again, breathing through the nose, slow and controlled. It's a great way to relax the body, mind, spirit, and soul. It really works. It slows the heart rate down. It reduces the blood pressure, and it brings a more sense of calm into your being. It really gets you out of your left brain and allows you to be balanced so that you can be into the in-between state, pulls you more to the right side. So continue to breathe. And if you yawn, that's okay. Yawning also says that you're relaxed. And the more I see the participants yawn, the more happier I am. When you're yawning, if I was to show a color or a number or letter at that moment you're yawning, you would see it in your intuitive mindset because you are connected right at that point. So everybody's got their mask on except Sharon and Carol. They're just doing a couple things. And if you need your light, those little yellow lights, you need those to help your mindset come on, or a bright light handy, whatever works for you. I've got the 7 symbols under the table. I'm going to shuffle them, and I'm going to just grab one, put the others away, and I'm putting it in your screen. One of the 7 symbols, and that's correct, Victoria, well done. Artie, well done, that is correct. And Carol, well done, that's correct. That's great, Claudia, you got it. Sharon, that's correct, well done. No, that's it, very good. Okay, everybody got it. It's the open circle, well done. Just lift your mask for a split second. This is to help confirm this is the circle. It really helps give our inner self, that little boy or girl, confidence that we're actually doing this. I've got the black letters on white. I'm just shuffling them up. I'm going to go under the table here with them. I'm just going to grab one from the middle, put the others away, and this one goes up in the screen. And again, this is a little boring for the seeing the room in real time, Mindsight people. But you are seeing the entire time in practice. Well done, Victoria, you got it. So even though you're just watching a lot of time, you are actually practicing the entire time. Well done, Artie. Well done, Carol. Well done, Sharon. And well done, Claudia. I'm actually going to give you that, Neil. And I'll tell you why in a minute. It's P for Pat. And Neil, you had a lowercase g, and that is so close to this P, I'm going to give it to you. Your mindsight was on the right track. And, with the intuitive mindsight, a lot of times it's very fuzzy and it's hard to tell the exact shape. So close enough. We've never done this before. You're going to hold all 4 dice in your screen. Obviously, it's all 4 colors. The task here is to add up all the dice. What is the total of the dots showing in your screen? Marty, you got it. Claudia got it. Carol got it. Sharon got it. Okay, you're off by 1. Very good. Off by 1 is close enough. And Victoria, can you just add that again? And Pat, you're off by 1. Very good. That's close enough. That off by 1 thing is something that the mindset loves to do. Okay, Victoria, that's correct. Okay, everybody got it? I'm going to take one name of one of our participants and write it on the board here. Putting that whiteboard in your screen. These are the boards from the Ben Miller. All right, that's correct. That's correct, Carol. Well done. Marty, well done. Well done, Sharon, also.
Got it.
Okay, that's correct. Well done. Carol is the name that's written on the board. So well done, everybody. And I'm going to put a playing card on your screen. I'm going to shuffle them, grab one. And for the intuitive folks, and that is Neil at the moment, and Pat's overlapping her intuitive and her full blown. As I put in the screen, you may get it. There is the suit symbols on the card. Now, don't count the ones in the corner. They're very small and they're under the numbers. Victoria got it. Carol got it. Sharon got it. Now, Pat, in your case, you can fall back on your intuitive. Okay, Claudia and Artie both got it. While your full seeing the Mindsight comes open, just go back to your intuitive. All the stuff we did in Ben Miller, just allow it to appear. Just move out of the way, go empty, be a passive observer. This goes for Neil as well. One of the numbers show up between 2 and 10, or you may see a certain number of this suit. You're off by 2, Neil and Pat. That is the suit. Try again on the number. Is there a number and a suit? Okay, Neil, that is the suit. And so both of you got the suit. What is the actual value between 2 and 10? Okay. It is the Knight of Spades. So very good on that one, everybody. Neil, I'm going to ask you for player's choice. What would you like the game or task to be? And remember, lots of making faces, you guys. Contort your face, smile. Claudia will be the first one to tell you it really works.
You guys smile. I like when Rob says, show your dientes.
Show your dientes. Dientes is Spanish, of course, for teeth. And we all look like a bunch of horses in the thumbnails here.
Do you have the picture cards?
I got the picture cards right here now.
Pick 3 picture cards. Tell us what they are.
Okay.
And then let's do a remote view.
One is the red wagon. There it is in your screen to be registered in your Mindsight. It's the red wagon with the black handle and the black tires. Here is the green frog. It's sitting there on its 4 legs, a green frog. You said 3 or 4, Neil.
Let's go with 4.
Okay, here is, they're calling it the sun, but it's like a ball with all these narrow triangles sticking out of it, but it's yellow. The last one is a blue sock. Now, it has a little bit of red and white on it, but it's predominantly blue. So we got 4 different cards that are distinct colors. That's helpful for the intuitive Mindsight people. We got 4 cards that are distinctive shapes. Okay, there's my 4 cards. Let me get rid of these off the table, just in case your intuitive Mindsight is having fun and coming all the way to Virginia, Brazil here. Let's come up with a little way to remember this. A young boy puts on his sock, jumps in his wagon, and as he moves with his wagon on the sidewalk, he has to move his wagon around because there's a green frog on the sidewalk. He sees the shadow of the frog moving, he looks up, and that's because the sun is shining above. Blue sock, red wagon, green frog, and yellow sun. Okay, so I'm shuffling them. And Neil, I'll keep shuffling until you tell me to stop to make it really random.
Stop.
Which one of the 4 shall I grab?
Top card.
Grabbing the top card. In this case, I'm not going to look at it. I have no idea what it is. One of those 4, we know that. Whatever you're picking up, whatever you sense, you could see the color, you could see the shape, you could hear the word. Everybody just lift up their mask a little bit and let's raise the card. And here's what it is.
Oh.
Neil, who else got the red wagon? Claudia, well done. And Carol, red wagon. Well done, everybody that got the wagon. We're going to do it again. This time I'm going to look at the card and have it on the table. It'll still be remote viewing, but you get to use other pathways now to access it. You'll get to look through my eyes. You get to connect with me telepathically. You can come here remotely also and look on the table. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. Pat, you can tell me when to stop.
Okay, stop.
And which card will I grab?
The third one.
It's on the table. Remember that it could be the same card or a different card. This is random, so it could be any one of the 4. Now I'm looking at the card. I'm seeing the color. I'm seeing the word. I'm saying it to myself. So there's several pathways that you can use. You can combine them. A lot of this is just automatic. But whatever you feel coming through, write down on your board. Now you could get a sense of the color. You could hear the word. You could see the word. You could see the picture itself in many ways. The intuitive level here puts everybody on a level playing field. Lift your mask up just to take a look what it is. Neil got it well done. Carol got it well done. Sharon got it well done. And Pat got it well done. That's great, you guys. So that was interesting. Let's move away from that now. I'm going to do an exercise for the advanced level, seeing the room folks. Let's just go through the picture cards and just say what it is. Say what color it is. Let's start with Claudia.
Blue square.
Carol.
Pumpkin.
And what color?
Orange.
And Victoria.
A rabbit,
Okay.
brown rabbit.
That's right. And Sharon.
Green leaf.
And Artie.
Is a black and white cow.
Yes, it is. Claudia.
A pink pig.
Carol.
Blue greenhouse.
Victoria.
It's a brown, black, and white dog.
And Sharon.
Pink and yellow cake.
And Artie.
Is a key brown and golden.
Yes, very good. I'm going to pick a card that has a word on it. And it's going to be a 3-letter word. And I'm going to put it in the screen. So for Neil or Pat, you could get any 1, 2, or 3 of the letters. Okay, well done, Victoria. Well done, Sharon. Well done, Claudia. Artie. That was Artie. Well done, Carol. Well done, Claudia. Pat, are you picking up any of the letters on an intuitive basis? Remember, we do want to keep our intuitive mindset going. That is very valuable in business and relationships. Okay, I will tell you guys it's the word to. T-O-O. These ones are going to be easier for the intuitive mindset. These are the white letters on black, because in the blackness of our mask, if they're white letters, they show up a little bit easier. 3-letter word is going in your screen. And I am wearing the VWE t-shirt, so I will always try not to use those letters. Okay, well done, Victoria. Very white against very black. Well done, Artie. Well done, Carol. Well done, Sharon. Well done, Claudia. Pat and Neil. Just go empty. Feel no pressure at all. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Okay, that's interesting, Neil. You got the very first letter is the first letter of this one. So very good on that. And Pat, if you see something, say something. In the intuitive mindset, the images are very vague. They're very fuzzy. And sometimes they just flash for a second. And if you're not watching, you miss it. Pat, that's close. And Neil, you're getting closer and closer. I'll tell you, it's the word hid, H-I-D. And Neil, you had hop. And the O is, it's almost the same as a D. So
Yeah.
both you were getting close. So your mindset was definitely working. Now, Pat, player's choice. What would you like the game to be? You could make it super difficult. There's no difference between simple and difficult. Mindset, that just doesn't exist. It can get anything and everything we do.
How about a dice in a cup?
Okay, now I didn't bring my cups down here. Well, wait a minute. I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, all right.
I've got a kitchen coffee cup, and I'm going to put one of the dice in there to squeeze it in because it's a little bigger than the cup, but it squeezes down because it's made of foam. I've got the cup in your screen. Inside that cup is a dice. So go through the cup and see the color. And for the number, look down into the cup. I'm seeing the number myself, so you can read my mind. You can go through my eyes. You can come here remotely. I'm in the city of Virginia. Okay, try again, Neil. Victoria got the number. Carol, you got the color of the dice, and the first number is the correct number. Well done. So there's the color of the cup. There's the color of the dice and the number. And Artie, try again. You got the color of the cup. Pat, try again on the color. Do you know the number? Neil, try again on the number and the color. You're off by 1 on the number. Victoria got the color of the cup, the number, and try again on the dice. Sharon, could you hold your board up a little bit? Okay, try again on the number and the color. And Claudia, you got the number, Claudia. Well done. And the color, we'll talk about the color afterwards. Okay, Victoria got the color of the cup. She got the number of the dice, still working on the color of the dice. Artie has the color of the cup. Try again on the color and the number. Yes, that's the color of the dice, Victoria. Yes, well done. Lift your mask up, everybody, to make it easier. Here's what it is.
I finally got the color right.
Yeah, there you go. Sharon, show yours again.
Is that a pink cup?
Yep, pink cup, blue dice, and 4. Well done.
You said the color of the cup was weird. That's the color that I saw, but I'm like, how do I even describe that? Because it looks almost mauve to
Yeah.
me. It's working. My left brain is just trying to take over and just,
Exactly.
Yeah. My left brain's being a bully tonight.
Now, I also will tell you guys, you'll see this pattern over and over again. When you do really well, as Pat, you did in the last session there, extremely well, typically what happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's pretty common. The next session will be, pardon my French, shit. And I don't know why, it almost seems like the left brain jumps in and tries to take credit for everything the right brain did.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it goes around with its feathers all, pumped up and says, I did this. And it really gets strong. But then, of course, when you go into a session, it wasn't the left brain, it was the right brain. But the left brain is all pumped up, taking credit, and that's the ego and everything else. You see this over and over and over again. It happened myself. When I had a really good session, I got all excited. And the next session, I thought, oh, wow, I'm going to do really well.
Yeah.
And flat on my face.
It's so funny because that's what I was thinking today when I was practicing and my other windows are trying to open. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for the next practice. It's going to go so great. And that's what I did to myself. My left brain said, oh, you think so, huh?
So you got to be humble. You got to keep that ego out of it and just remember it's the little boy or girl you're dealing with, right? Okay.
Yes.
Time for that thing that I said at the beginning. So at 7:45 my time, which was 6:45 your time, I snapped a photo of an object in my hand. I have the photo. I'm looking at it. It's on the desk here. And let's start describing the attributes that we are seeing. And you can have your mask up, down, inside out, whatever you want to do. But connect to your intuitive level. Just go empty and start describing what you're seeing. So Carol says a blue kitchen spoon. Try again. Okay, Claudia says something round. That's exactly right. Pat says the sunset. Honestly, I can't see the sun from here. It's an apartment. Right?
Okay. All right.
Artie, black.
Black later.
Try again. Okay, Claudia. Here's Claudia again. Wow, your right brain is just lighting up. It is white. It is round and it is white. Anybody else picking up any of the attributes? What kind of material is it made of? Is it soft? Is it hard? Is it sharp? Is it wet? Is it dry? Claudia, only the centerpiece would be hard. You say wood and brown. There is something brown in the inside. And I will tell you that it is a wood product. In other words, if you process wood into something else, that's what it is. Lydia said it's white and it's round, and you said brown. That's the centerpiece. So it is a wood product. Interesting that Carol was picking that up.
Are you saying brown or round?
Both. And
Okay.
the centerpiece is round and it is brown.
Is it this shape?
Yes, that is exactly it, Sharon. That is it. But what is it? Sharon's got the exact shape. Okay. Pat just got it. She says, no. There it is.
Cool.
And Sharon, look at what you drew. Look,
Cool.
Sharon, hold it up. Look what Sharon drew.
Oh.
See?
Oh,
So
yeah.
cool.
So there's the brown. It's round.
Oh, okay.
It's paper, and paper is a wood product, right? So
Yes.
very good, you guys. Very
Wow.
good.
Excellent.
Sharon, since you got the shape, and we'll come back to Pat afterwards because Pat named it, what would you like the game to be? Player's choice.
How about picking a playing card? Not show it to us. Have us see what it is.
So it's going to be a remote view? Okay.
Oh yeah, heart.
Okay, I'm going to pick the first heart I see. There it is. It is face up on the table. I'm looking at it. And what is the playing card? It is a heart. So see a white card with red hearts on it. Yes, Sharon got it. And Carol, you won. It is the 10 of hearts. Put the mask up just to confirm. There it is, 10 of hearts. Okay, masks back down. Okay, now Pat, what would you like me to do?
How about a symbol card,
Anything to go with it?
a dice?
Okay, in your screen is a symbol card and a dice. On the dice facing you is dot or dots. Tell me what the symbol is Tell me the color of the dice and how many dot or dots on it. Victoria got it. Carol got it. All three things. Both of you got that. Sharon got all three things. Artie got all three things. Claudia, can you move it at an angle? Yeah, I can see it now. You got all three things. Well done. Pat and Neil, which one of the 7 symbols is it? What's screaming at you? Interesting, Pat. You got the symbol and you got the color. Correct. Well done. So your intuitive mindsight is still strong. What's the number on the dice? Neil, hold that up a little higher. You got the color of the dice and the number. Well done. What is the symbol? That is the symbol. That is correct. Well done. Everybody left their hands up just to confirm what you're seeing. There is what you were seeing right there on your screen.
Let's do word card and picture card.
Okay. The word card is in the screen and so is the picture card. Now, the picture card has a word on the top. What is the picture? Or, intuitively, what is the color or shape? Color usually comes first in intuitive, but not always. Victoria got it. Claudia got it. Artie got it. Sharon got it. I'll bet you Carol gets it. Yes, that's correct. And so Pat and Neil. Go empty entirely. You can start with a color. What color is showing up on your screen? Go with fuzzy eyes. Go empty. Smile, laugh, giggle, make faces at me. And Neil, that's not the actual object, but that is the color. You're getting closer there, Neil. Lift your mask up, you guys, to reveal what it is. You see, Neil, right away, you got the color.
Right.
You got the color because Neil said kite and the kite is over. We've got time for one more.
Let's do 2 letters.
And are they white on black or black on white? Or one of each?
Yes, let's do one of each.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. That's really going to throw your mindset for a loop here. That's okay. Anything that knocks us off our perch is good. Anything that humbles us, anything that keeps us out of our ego is very good. Keeps us out of our intellect, keeps us out of our reasoning, our thinking is good.
And can I propose something, Rob?
Yep.
So for all the people who can see in real time, let's all try intuitively first and then look.
Okay, so intuitively, I guess you would what? Close your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody under their mask, close their eyes. In the case of Pat and Neil, you can leave your eyes open or closed, whatever suits you. There are 2 letters in your screen. The first one on the left is a black letter on white. So see a white card in my left hand. When you look up, what black letter jumps out off the card? When you look to the right of that, there is a black card, the white letter. When you see it in your imagination as a black card, what white letter jumps off?
I'm going to do mine intuitively first, okay?
Okay, and interesting, Victoria, you got one of the letters correct. Very good. Your second letter is the second letter. Artie chose the same 2 letters. And Pat, the second letter is the second letter. Well done. Claudia, you closed the second letter. That's what the second letter is. Victoria, that is the word. Well done. You got it. You got both letters intuitively. Neil, the first letter contains the second letter. Artie, the second letter is correct. That is correct. That's what the word is, or the letters are. Sharon, hold it up a bit. If you turn that first letter on its side, that's it. So we'll give you the first letter. Everybody lift their mask up and reveal what it is. Intuitively got it. Victoria, you got the actual word. I think Carol, you got it. Artie, you got it. So well done. Okay, so well done on the session.